Hi, my name's Dan. The issue today is, does government need to be restrained? Chris Edwards from Forget Too Big to Fail, The Federal Government is Too Big to Work, Washington Examiner, 2015, argues that the federal government runs badly. It does not have strong incentives for efficiency. It has a bloated bureaucracy. It needs to be cut back. Only one-third of the American people think the government is competent. They believe that half of taxes are wasted. Most people say that the government is the most important problem in the areas of economy, immigration, and terrorism. Federal spending consumes a fifth or more of the nation's income. Federal auditors routinely uncover waste, fraud, and abuse. The government has grown too big to be adequately managed or overseen. Politicians blame the other party for the bungling, but the only way to reduce failure is to downsize the government. One big problem is top-down planning. It does not allow buyers and sellers to pursue their own self-interest, which creates a balance in the marketplace without outside intervention. The government does not work that way. Instead, it relies on top-down planning and coercion. It imposes policies by decree. There is no sure way to know that their policies make sense. The market also makes mistakes, but they are punished with financial losses and bankruptcy. So the market automatically fixes its own mistakes. By contrast, government policies have no built-in mechanisms to control waste in government. Instead, mistakes compound and create rising economic damage. Policymakers mistakenly see the economy as being easily manipulated, but they do not have enough knowledge about all the machinations of the marketplace. The result is failure after failure. The government needs to learn about its limitation to control. Failed programs are almost never terminated because legislators will not admit that their favored programs do not work. Legislators cater to the voters in their districts, but members focus on gaining benefits for their states at the expense of the nation. Americans are deeply unhappy with the way Washington works. Everyone agrees we need better governance. This can be achieved by cutting the federal government size and scope. In contrast, Richard Eskow from We Need a Bold Left to Challenge Government Downsizing, Campaign for America's Future, 2015, argues that the government services are badly needed and should not be cut back. Eskow argues that non-defense spending has declined. A well-managed government can revitalize the economy. Discretionary spending in recent decades is declining. Government resources need to meet newer and broader challenges than to be wasted on military spending, which is already highly fortified. The government should not be downsized to ease the tax burdens of the wealthy and corporations. Corporate income taxes revenues fell dramatically as spending declined. So did inheritance and gift taxes. Instead of benefiting the wealthy, money could have been used to fund domestic programs to improve the lives of millions of Americans. Studies show that non-military government spending is more effective in creating jobs than military spending. The government, by cutting military spending, can increase domestic spending and boost both employment and middle-class wage growth. We have accepted the downsizing of government without a struggle, and that has to change. Share, comment, subscribe. Thank you.